Hey guys, I'm Antank. In this video I have an unboxing and hands-on look at a very cool dock that was sent to me from Antank. This is the S3 Max Switch 2 dock. Of course, this is meant to be like a travel size dock that you could take with you anywhere. Just stick it in your bag and that's it. And I believe there's been a couple updates to this dock because right before the Nintendo Switch 2 even came out, they approached me to do a video for this, but I guess there was some issues with some of the early models. And this is the latest model, so they decided to go ahead and send me the latest model. So this is the S3 Max. Over here, of course, this is the one with the LAN model. There's a standard model which comes with no LAN whatsoever. Over here in the back, you see the specs of this S3. Output, video output is actually up to 4K 120 or 8K 30 hertz, which that's never going to happen with the Switch 2. But yeah, 4K 120, that's pretty damn cool. Of course, it has a 1 gigabit Ethernet port and the size of the grams and all that. So let's go and take this out. Of course, some instruction manual there. This is side, and there it is. This is how simple it actually looks. In the back, you got the Ethernet port, you got the two USB-A ports, the USB-C port for the power button here that lets you actually switch between TV mode and I guess like kickstand mode, because it lets you play with the Nintendo Switch while it's hooked up here. Here, of course, you got the HDMI port, and basically that's it. Very simple. When you compare it to the normal dock, this is a huge difference. So you either carry around with this, which is going to occupy a lot of space, or this, which is super convenient and easy to just stick into a bag. So that's the advantage of using these. And of course, these go a lot cheaper as well. Now, of course, this right here actually has a fan. And that's a question a lot of people are going to ask me. Hey, what about the fan? Is it going to heat up or not? I'm going to tell you right now, it does get warm, it doesn't get hot. It does get warm, but it doesn't get hot. I've been using this for a while, and I've been testing it, and yes, it does get warm, especially if you're playing AAA games, but it really doesn't get hot. So, yeah. So now let's go ahead and hook this up. I'm going to hook this up to the power. Make sure you're actually using at least 60 watts of power. The one that comes with the Nintendo Switch 2 plug, or a higher, which is convenient. And the Nintendo Switch 2, keep in mind, if you're using one of those covers that go on the back, it's not going to fit here. So you actually have to take off the cover that you're using on the back. In my case, I had to actually take off the D brand cover that I have right here so I can actually fit it here. So keep that in mind. I'm going to, of course, use this little monitor right there, which is mini LED. So we can show you guys how it works. Just pretend that's a freaking TV. And we're gonna hook this up to the HDMI, and that's connected to the power for there. So right now, the only thing you need connected here, HDMI, and of course the power that you're gonna give this device so it can power the Nintendo Switch. And here we are connected, right? This is the Nintendo Switch 2 on, and right here we're gonna go ahead and hook it up right there. Boom. Automatically, you're gonna see that it's actually charging, and it's going to be switching over here. Boom. There you go. You can see right there, it actually switches to the screen pretty damn fast. That's something really cool. And the button that's on the back, I'm going to put this to the side. The button that you saw on the back, if I press it, look what happens. Boom. It switches over here. So you could basically play video games like this, right? If you're basically using this in kickstand mode. So if you like to play in kickstand mode, so that's basically what we're doing here. So okay, what happened here to the game? Okay, I saw some effects there on the video. Oh, what's that? Well, I think this game is glitching out. Oh, that's weird, because the game looks pretty good like that. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and restart the game because for some reason the game was actually glitching on me. Maybe it's because I haven't restarted the game for a long time. I've been playing it non-stop for almost since it came out. So I don't know what happened there. So I decided to go ahead and reload the game. Right now here we're in a different match. Playing as Liv Morgan against Zarya in an extreme match. So you see that? it's very awesome that you can actually play with this dock right here after all the updates, because that's one thing a lot of people were asking when it comes to these travel docks. If with the latest update, are they still going to be compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2? And the answer is yes, they are still going to be compatible. You know, really good, really good. So if I pause, one thing that I noticed is that when you transfer or you turn over here to the screen, right, and it switches over here, the controller, it is being recognized, right? And it's happening to almost every single game. For some reason, if the controller is in this mode connected in the dock, the controller, like you see here, it won't work. You're gonna have to use the Joy-Cons. So like you see here, I can't even look. Will it let me unpause? Yeah, it lets me unpause, but it won't let me control. Look, I can't pause. So I have to actually pause over here and then use the Joy-Cons. I don't know why that happens. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that happens, but it might as well, if you're gonna planning on playing it like this, you might as well just take it out of the dock and use the kickstand, and that's it. Just play like that. But for some reason, this is happening to me, that if I try to play like this here, it's a little mess. It's a little mess because now this controller is actually connected, so it's thinking that I want to play with 2 players, when the reality I just want to play with single player with my Joy-Con over here. So yeah, keep that in mind. I normally wouldn't be playing it like this either way. If I'm going to be using the dock, obviously I'm going to use the dock to actually connect it to a monitor or a TV. That's the reason why I would actually have a dock with me, not to play like this, because if I want to play like this, I might as well just use the kickstand and the Joy-Cons or the stick over there, the controller. Other than that, I can just pause. See, it won't even pause. It's kind of weird. So if I go back again, bump up, switch there, should work there, right? And now I can work there. There you go. So now I can take the table. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so actually pretty cool. Of course, like I said, the controller, the system is gonna get warm. I did notice that it does get warm, but it doesn't get hot, and it's not gonna be a bad thing for the Nintendo Switch using it like this, because remember, this is not being enclosed like you would here on this dock. You know, it's actually being closed, so this definitely needs a fan because the system is enclosed there. Plus, if you're pushing 4K 60, so it's gonna be generating more power, more heat. So at least the console or the dock here is actually open in the back, open in the front. So even when it's running at 2K or 4K, yes, it's gonna get warm. You will notice that it's getting warm. But other than that, I just wanted to share a look at this dock. That way, if you're interested in getting a travel dock, that it's cheap. This goes for, I think this goes for around $40 or something like that. I really can't see the price right now. But yeah, it's really cheap. It does what it's supposed to do. It has all the ports you need. LAN port, 2 USB-A's. The power port, of course, which is the USB-C port. This button right here that lets you switch. And of course, the HDMI port right there. It comes with all the ports that you need. And I think it's less than half the price than the normal dock. So yeah, so that's it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys this. So yeah, click right there. And voila, there you go. And look at that. Bam. Awesome. Of course, I could go ahead and watch videos here if I want as well, from the kills that I've had in Resident Evil. You know, very awesome. Very, very awesome. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Like I said, I'll leave links in my video descriptions just in case you're interested in getting this dock or you want to read a little bit more about this dock. You're going to see it on that link in my video descriptions. Thanks for watching this video. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.